go.
So, this is my mom's first couple times trying to ride mountain biking. This is the first trail that we rode. This is Carver Lake. So this was on Saturday, the 13th, and yeah, so it was her first time riding. We started with me leading, and then realized that it was not that good of an idea, so then we had her lead for the rest of the time.
When I had this fitted, this one was fatter.
Yeah.
Just as a side note, my mom is a 45-year-old woman who has ran a single marathon and done a ton of other cardio stuff. She also does weightlifting. She deals with arthritis within her hip, so she has that to overcome. And then obviously it's her first time going in this clip at Carver Lake, so she needs to obviously learn how the bike works and how it's going to move around from underneath her and how to generally ride.
Could you tell me the way to Scotland?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, take the...
Ready?
I think so.
Oh. Go to the outside.
I mentioned going to the outside here based off of the fact that on the inside in that corner, so there's about a 2-foot drop between those rocks and that little section underneath, and then from that little section underneath all the way down,
riding a proper
it's about a 30-foot, not drop, but it's a pretty steep decline all the way down to the lake, which would not be very fun as there are trees and rocks and everything in the way. In these two clips, I'm letting my mom ride my old GT Aggressor Pro Hardtail. It's a bike that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods a couple years ago. It needs new brakes, a derailleur, and a bit of drivetrain stuff, and possibly even a new bottom bracket. But still, the bike works. It does the job that it needs to. It's got mechanical disc brakes, which obviously aren't the best, but they do the job, and it's a good, I mean, it's more of a rental bike is how I'm treating it, but she did well enough on it. I feel like she could possibly deal with a new, better bike.
Make sure you're standing up over the bumps. I mean, you got off of it correctly.
As I am somewhat of an asthmatic myself, there will be a lot of awkward breathing when in the points where I'm not talking or you know, where things are starting to get a little bit rougher. So just a side note for that.
Woo!
I almost made it.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I know. Yeah, so there you probably should have downshifted right at the bottom of that hill.
To go fast, to go push harder.
So downshift on the right side to be able to pedal.
If you guys couldn't tell already, it's
Left,
pretty
or
obvious.
pedal
I'm
more.
from Minnesota, obviously riding in Minnesota
Ready?
trails. But yeah, a lot of the times in these clips, when I'm talking, you can hear the Minnesotan accent pretty well.
Now you see why you downshift? Go to the right. This is that line choice I was talking about.
What?
Line choice?
Ouch.
You good?
Right in my crotch.
Oh.
Right, but if I would have went there, I would have,
Mind you, this is literally her first time ever
Just
on a
roll it,
proper
yeah.
trail. So she's
Nice.
learning a lot of new things. So, for example, this little roller drop thing, obviously you have choices. She chose to roll it. This is her first ever kind of thing other than going off of like curbs and stuff like that in the street.
Woo!
That's your Bob!
Now you know where not to go then next time.
You didn't even take that.
No, I didn't.
I didn't mean to.
I didn't think so.
Which way?
Push the, I'll go right. I mean, do you want to go left?
Why? I don't know.
It all meets up to the same thing. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Go straight.
Really?
Yeah.
I just saw it easiest. Are you sure?
Yes, it's not that much harder. Yeah, good cardio.
Yeah.
Go to the inside. There you go.
This doesn't look steep, obviously, because it's on GoPro. But realistically, the depths between some of those routes is pretty deep. But like some of them, I mean, obviously it's not that deep because it's still a blue trail.
that's what Benny did,
Cities,
except
so
he
there's
didn't
not
stop
much
himself, he
elevation
crashed.
or difficulty or any that kind of thing within these trails. But it still was not a very nice, easy section. There was still depth in between each of the routes, and you could easily get your front tire caught and go over the bars.
Okay.
Right. If you see the option for a black trail, just don't do it.
Oh shit!
You okay?
Oh shit!
You okay? How's your hand?
Oh, fine. As soon as I went, ah. But I'm assuming I went on.
That's why it's cut out, yeah, no. That happens. You'll clip your bars. I've
This
done it
ended
before.
up being her first ever real crash
I actually
on
ran
trail,
into, you know, those metal
which, I mean, it's not a bad one, but it's
actually
still obviously a
slammed my right
crash,
hand
and
into
everybody
one.
has experienced their first crash. This one wasn't too bad, but still a good experience for her.
Fun, right?
Oh my gosh, is it ever?
Now do you see why you need a real bike? And why I wanted a better bike? Remember, look where you want to go.
Look where you want to go. These, what she said is these are some of the most important words that I told her the entire time that we were riding, both this day and the next. she really opened up her eyes on what she should actually be doing based off of the fact of where she's looking is where she's going to end up going.
Oh, okay. Stop at the top of this.
What she said after, so the day after when we rode in Lebanon Hills, what she said is she would ride this feature.
Just line yourself up
obviously
for it and ride
now.
straight.
But see, the thing is at the time,
Really?
she didn't want to
Okay.
risk crashing and not have any more fun because we'd
Go
have
ahead.
to ride back to the trailhead with her being hurt.
I want to keep it fun.
Yeah. I just hit my leg. This one. Right there. Ah, yeah. There went. Ooh. Almost slid out. No wonder it's felt weird. Whoops. See your line choice. Yes. Perfect. Gotta lean that bike. Man. That's right, that exists.
So throughout the entire day, this day, I was able to tell that she got a lot better the whole time. Even she recognized, watching this video back before I honestly chopped it all up like this, she realized that it really does count, like doing this little bit of practice. Like she realized, oh, I can do this and this on the bike, and I have this much grip this time, and all that kind of stuff. She honestly has improved since then, even just going today again at Lebanon Hills. I'm
You got
doing
it.
this on the 14th, by the way.
No, that's fine.
Seeing this little double into this first berm, she obviously didn't feel very comfortable doing it. So she rolled it, which is fine. You're not, if you anything shows up that you can't do, you either have to walk it or you can go
That's
ahead
cool.
and just roll it like she did with this little double.
Ooh. Just roll it. Stand up. Yeah.
I'll be the one to admit it, this is not a hard trail. It's one of the easier ones that I've ever ridden, but I mean, it's a shorter trail and it's pretty flowy and there's a little bit of tech and a little bit of jumps, but it's fun enough and it's enjoyable. It's a good learning trail. So yeah, if you guys are ever in the Twin Cities area, I do recommend trying out this trail. It's Carver Lake Park out in Woodbury.
Ooh. There was somebody behind us, so if you wanna pull off.
I wasn't fast enough.
Yeah. I don't know where he is though.
After a little water break, we go ahead and
Fun,
get on
isn't
our
it?
way. We continue on with the trail, and this is what ensues afterwards.
You see why I'm like mad that my truck's broken and like everything? No, make sure you keep your pedals flat too when you're not pedaling. There you go. Oh. Keep going straight. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Let's go. Oh, nice!
After this, the camera was pretty much dead, and we ended up getting a little bit lost, but not too much else happened other than me having a little trouble. I got my front wheel caught, fell a little bit, but other than that, it was not that much more eventful after the fact. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in a couple weeks in the next video with it.